Hey guys, this is Tech Howdy. I welcome you to another video tutorial where we are building this CMS application using ASP.NET Core 3 and Angular 10. In the last video tutorial, I showed you how to install Font Awesome library and use the Font Awesome icons in your application. In this video tutorial, I'm going to show you how to install and use custom fonts in our CMS project. So I don't like this specific font that is being displayed by my browser. I want to use some custom fonts in my project. And to use custom fonts, first thing I need to do is download the font files, the fonts that I want to install. So we can go to Google Fonts or any of your preferred fonts website where you can download the fonts. In this case, I'm using Google Fonts because these fonts are free to use, and if you wish to use some other website, you are free to do so. So the fonts that I'm going to use in this specific project will be Montserrat. So I'm going to search the font, and here when I search the font, I can see different types of Montserrat that I can use. So I will be using the option that I see over here, the first one. So I'll go ahead and click on the font itself, and here you will have the option to choose a specific font, or you can download the entire font family by clicking on this icon. So I'll go ahead and download this font family. So once I click on the download, I should see a zip file that is downloaded. Go ahead and extract the contents of this file that we have downloaded. Once you have downloaded the file and extracted the contents, you should find a folder that is called as Montserrat. All you need to do is in the assets folder, which is located inside the source folder of your Angular application. Here I'm going to create a new folder and call this as fonts. Inside the fonts folder, I'll reveal this in Finder. So here inside the fonts folder, I'm going to paste the folder that I extracted from the zip file. And when you open it, you will find all the fonts that are related to Montserrat being uh, present over here in this folder. So now what I can do is I can go ahead and start referencing the style of font that I want to use in this specific project. And to do that, I will go to the style.css file here, which is located once again in your source. So you can find it here, open it, and here you will see a comment which says you can add all global styles in this file or import other styles from other files. So we're going to import our fonts over here and use them in our projects. So let's do that. So here I have added the references to custom fonts. So here I have specified first, I've used an asterisk here or a star symbol to basically tell the style library to globally implement the font family, which is Montserrat. And the second option here is to provide the fonts that we want to use. So Montserrat is the name of the font family I want to use, and when I specify this font name over here, the font face will be loaded from this particular file, which is located in the assets folder. We have just added it, so we will load the Montserrat regular font. You can change this by specifying whatever font you want to load for when Montserrat font is being loaded in your project. So here you can see the available fonts in the folder. So based on your requirement, you can specify the name for the font type, and then you can set the default font over here by specifying the name that you have used in the font face. Here I've added some of the fonts that I would be using in the project. There are a bunch of fonts that's available under Montserrat, but I'd not be using all of them. The ones which I'm interested in, I have added them over here, and whenever I want to use them in the component, I can override the existing font using the import statement or import keyword over here from the CSS, and I can override the font family by specifying the name that I have used in font face. So if you go back to our application, if I save this file, I should be able to see that the fonts are now changed. If you notice, the fonts are changed and the uh, text looks much better compared to the previous text display that I had over here in this project. So the fonts are now being implemented. So if I remove the Montserrat code from here and I save this again, I should see the old font, and you can clearly tell the difference based on the fonts that I have used. So once again, I will add the font family as Montserrat and I will save this, and then you can see the difference. So in this video tutorial, I have shown you how you can install custom fonts in the Angular project and use it. So based on your requirement, play around, go and download the fonts from Google Fonts, and uh, make sure the ones you like, you can use it and implement it in the way I have specified to you in this video tutorial. Once again, the code will be provided in the DevOps repo. If you have any questions, use the comment section. Do not forget to like and subscribe our channel Tech Howdy. Thank you.